last year, GoPro did a complete overhaul of the Hero lineup with the GoPro Hero9. They added a front-facing screen, 5K filming, and more battery life. So this year's GoPro, the Hero10, it feels a bit more iterative. It builds on the foundations laid by the 9. But while the $500 GoPro Hero10 looks almost identical to the Hero9, there is one big change inside that sets the stage for much bigger things to come. Although GoPro claims the Hero10 is 3% lighter than the Hero9, 153 grams versus 158 grams, it feels identical in my hands. There is one distinguishing feature between the two models though. It's the blue labeling on the Hero10 as opposed to the silver decals on the Hero9. There is that grippy rubber finish, stowable mounting prongs, 2 physical rubber buttons for power, mode switching, recording, 2 screens, and a latching battery, USB-C port, and microSD card slot compartment. GoPro claims the removable lens covers are more scratch resistant and water repellent, while at the same time producing less ghosting this year. I didn't have any trouble with my Hero9's lens covers, but more protection is always welcomed. Now the GoPro Hero10 uses the same batteries as the Hero9. But because it can shoot at higher resolutions, such as 5.3K, 60 frames per second, you're gonna see a lot more battery drain. And personally, I was using about 2 batteries a day in just casual use. Let's talk about that GP2 processor, baby. This is the first processor change to the Hero lineup since the Hero6 that came out in 2017, and it provides a much needed speed update. First, GoPro claims that the Hero10 can upload footage to your phone or the cloud 30% faster over Wi-Fi. And for the first time in the Hero lineup, you can now directly plug your device into your phone for 50% faster uploads. Second, the front screen now has a higher frame rate, even though it's exactly the same hardware as the Hero9. In most modes, you will now see a 30 frames per second image on that front screen. And I also noticed there's a lot less lag on the front screen when actively recording. But most importantly, the third speed boost, and the most obvious one, is that the Hero10 can capture content quicker. In photo mode, the Hero10 both takes and saves a photo much faster than the Hero9. I was able to take 3 HDR photos on the Hero10 before a single photo was done processing on the Hero9. That speed is also noticeable when stopping a video recording, where the Hero10 is able to save the recorded video faster so you can get back to the live view and menus. I didn't notice a huge change in scrolling through the menus, but I found the menus to be pretty snappy on the Hero9 anyway. The system is far from perfect for taking quick photos, but with the higher resolution video, you can take higher resolution screen grabs, which kind of eliminates the need to take single photos at all. Although this is the same 23.6 megapixel sensor that was used in the Hero9, GoPro claims that the GP2 processor can get more out of it. The Hero10 takes 23 megapixel photos in 4 modes: live burst, burst, night, and standard photo. Across the board, the photos are punchy in perfect lighting, but they do take on a lot of grain in lower light, even in night mode. I've never really viewed the GoPro as a photo first tool, so let's talk about video. Woo-hoo-hoo. Toasty out here today. So hot out here. So hot out here. It's really hot out. Did I mention that it's hot out? How's the camera? Oh, a little hot. The Hero10 can shoot 5.3K video at 60 frames per second, 4K at 120, and 2.7K at 240. This is a frame rate boost at every resolution compared to the Hero9. And that 5.3K 60 frames per second, you love to see it. Yeah. GoPro is also releasing HyperSmooth 4.0, which is GoPro's in-body stabilization software with the Hero10. Long gone are the days of needing a gimbal with a GoPro. Now there are 3 levels of stabilization: boost, standard, and off. Boost crops in the most, but it provides the most stabilization. With HyperSmooth 4.0 also comes an extended tilt limit of its horizon leveling feature from 27 degrees to 45 degrees at 4K 60, 2.7K 120, and 1080 120, letting you get more sideways while still maintaining a level shot. If GoPro continues to improve this feature, I could really see a day where you could mount your GoPro at any angle and still get a level shot. I mean, you could like mount it any way. Can you imagine that? It'd be sick. It's kind of like a 360 cam. Footage from the Hero9 and the Hero10 is almost indistinguishable once exported. With the Hero10's 5.3K footage, there is a teeny bit more room to punch in, but unless you are a 60 frames per second super fan, I think most Hero9 users won't need to upgrade this year. GoPro claims that the GP2 processor also allows for local tone mapping and 3D noise reduction in its video algorithms, not just in photos, which should provide for better low-light performance and better detail, especially in small objects such as blades of grass. But while I found the Hero10 to have slightly better low-light performance, there is still a lot of smoothing and noise happening to the image. And there is still a graininess to the image when lighting conditions are not perfect. The other difference in image is in the color differences between the two cameras. This year, GoPro is natively setting the Hero10's color preset to natural, as opposed to Vivid or GoPro Color on the Hero9. Although, again, you really have to pixel peep to see a difference between the two settings. Now, there are a few features that I didn't get to test out in my time with the Hero10 that are all rolling out as a part of a large software update coming to the cameras November 16th. It includes max lens mod support, Super View at 5.3K, 30 and 24, and then also 24 frames per second at all resolutions. The Hero10 remains a great action camera because of its size, durability, and 5.3K 60 frames per second abilities. There's simply no other camera this size that is this powerful. And if you're currently an owner of a Hero 8 or older, the Hero10 will feel like a huge upgrade. But I don't think it's a big enough leap forward for Hero 9 users unless you just gotta have that buttery 5.3K 60 frames per second or have to have the latest and greatest. The Hero10 is also very expensive, at $500 for non-subscribers and $400 for GoPro subscribers, and for $100 less, the Hero9 is plenty capable. But with all of that being said, the GP2 sends a very clear message that GoPro is not done pushing the limits of this tiny action camera. When they put the GP1 processor into the Hero6, GoPro was facing an incredibly rocky future after their failed attempt to launch the Karma drone and the Karma gimbal. Instead of going big in many directions, GoPro decided to scale down and focus really hard on a select few products that both had enough features for the pros, but were easy enough to pick up for a hobbyist too. The result is a balanced camera that provides plenty of resolutions for any task, an easy-to-use UI, and a subscription service that's actually worth its price. Now, if the GP1 is any indicator of how far GoPro can push its systems, well then, the next few years look very promising for the Hero lineup. Wowie buds, the fall is here, things are about to get wild, buckle your seatbelts, we got a lot coming your way. I hope that you and everyone you love as well, and we will be seeing you very soon. That's a wrap!